Alrighty, let's go. Let's try again. Hello everybody. Leave a comment real quick in the comment section if you can hear and see me. We had some technical issues, but I always find a way to solve them. So before we can do this daily live stream that I'm on a mission to do daily live streams, by the way. But before we start today's discussion, I need to know if you guys can hear and see me. Is this working now that we can rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen? I see there's some people watching. I don't know. I think it's working. I'm sure you guys will jump in now and you'll hit me up with a message. I'm just waiting for that. I see there's people coming in, so I guess that's okay. Greetings, can hear you. All good. 86 Lao Y, Yinghao Ko. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. All good. Let's rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Check the sky. That's part of the topic we're going to discuss. Beautiful, beautiful day here in Qingdao. Do remember I'm living in a coastal city, so the wind is a little bit crazy over here. If you get some wind noise, forgive me for that. I'm still waiting for my wireless microphones. That's going to be awesome. We're going to get better audio. The wind shouldn't be a problem. Go ahead, click the like button, subscribe button if you're new here. Quick update before we start walk. I updated my channel memberships. I've got 2 channel memberships. The one is called Comrades. It's for $1 a month. You'll get some shout outs and all that kind of stuff, and you will have like a little icon next to your name. And then I have the top general tier, which allows you, ladies and gentlemen, to not be a moderator, but you are now a managing moderator. Moderator on the live streams, meaning you'll have a spanner next to your name and you have the right to put on slow chat. You can add keywords that is harmful for this channel. You can literally ban trolls. You are in charge of the chat down below on live streams if you are a top general member. That goes for $4 a month. So by the way, all that marketing crap, and so by the way, thank you for the new Patreons, and you can support me on Patreon as well. But thank you, I did get the message. I'll get back to you soon. With all that marketing and stuff about this channel out of the way, I'm going to ask you one more thing. Go ahead, click the like button, subscribe button. You guys are freaking awesome. Now let's rock and roll. Beautiful sky. Yeah, let's rock and roll. Hey, Hao Tong, Hang Tao. Sorry, I always butcher your name. Beautiful day. Check how green it is. Oh man, the lovely streets where I live. Go ahead, click that like button. It's important, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see that likes go up. Let's take a stroll. Let's get this conversation going. Yeah, it's a Thursday afternoon. It is now almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is what's happening here in my area on the streets. People are peaceful, man. Oh, lovely, lovely. Such a relaxing day, and that is a good day for talking about what we're going to talk about. Let's just read some comments before we get started. Hong Tao says, greetings, comrades. Good on you, Jerry. Never mind the naysayers who want to silence the fact that they can switch off and go elsewhere. Yeah, absolutely. You guys can control them down there. But my top general tier, it's I think it's $3 a month. They are literally in charge down there. But you are also a moderator. You have the right, Hong Tao. Neil says, Qingdao is a beautiful place. It's gorgeous, brother. Bloody gorgeous. Anyway, let's get some comments rock and rolling. Love the beer. I love the beer. Good day, Jerry. Hong Tao, you the man, says Bradley. Mungus, I think that's how you say your name. Anyway, hello everybody. Check that shares bikes across from us, that side of the street. Oh, these people have a good life, man. And me too, because I'm living in this awesome society. Hey, Jerry, says Rolf Jones. Greetings. Okay, you guys are greeting each other. It's so beautiful. It's like we are really a little community. We are a community, for God's sake. I mean, like a little family. Say hello to one another. Tell me where you're watching from, and let's get this conversation going. I'm going to take off in random streets that you can have a live view of the city I live in here in China. So by the way, that's always so cool for me. The traffic lights that count down when you can go across the street. Let's go randomly up here. Thank you for all that like. So ladies and gentlemen, as you saw in the title, I say China is not the problem, and that is a very, very important thing I want to talk about today, because we keep hearing that China is this, that, and the other, the boogeyman, the evil country that it is, the red army of people that's going to take over the world. You know, China is this horrible place. That's what we keep hearing in the mainstream media. Today's stream is not going to be so long, so by the way, so keep your ears on the stream. I say 100% it's not true. China is not the problem. In fact, China is the solution in today's world and society. Now, let's go through some of the claims they make. For example, China's emissions are so horribly crazy. They pollute the air. Climate change is China's fault. We're all going to die because of China's manufacturing. But I want to tell you guys one thing about, if we talk about emissions. If you understand how this really works, it's actually very clear that the United States and their European brothers and sisters are actually the true culprits and the boogeymans if it gets to dirty air. You see, this gas that's been burned, fossil fuels and all this kind of stuff, sits in the air for over 100 years. It can go up to 1,000 years plus. And China's air pollution came way later than the US and Europe. So they obviously China had a rapid air pollution problem back in the day when they started the manufacturing. But then they started to point finger at China and say, but look on a graph. On a graph you can see China's emissions are crazy. It's like the air pollution is crazy from China's side. These guys are the true filth of the earth. But if you now go look back, way back, when the US and Europe started to burn fuels and dirt in the air, it goes way back before China, because China was a poor country, remember? This was nothing. China was nothing. They didn't have that technology or that machinery and engineers to burn that amount of fuels in the air or filth in the air. And these emissions sits in the air, ladies and gentlemen, 100 to 1,000 years. It is the US and Europe that are actually polluting or polluted the air. They are the culprits of why we speak today of climate change, which I don't think is a real thing, but you know what I mean. But now my point I'm trying to make is, so the Olympics started in China. China wanted to be part of the world state, or part of the world. They just want to participate, right? They want to be seen as a legitimate country. The wind is crazy. How about we walk down here? I'll go into another street till I get my microphones. But anyway, so China just want to honestly and peacefully compete and be part of the world, the Western world and the whole globe basically. So the Olympics was here in China, and China said, okay, you know what, we don't want people to come in here and, you know, think our air is so polluted, you know, they can't breathe outside. And they actually cared, so they said, let's do something about it. And they literally came up with plans to clean up the air in China. As they got up with these plans, the Olympics was great. People had a great time, healthy air, all that kind of stuff. In such a short time, these brilliant minds of the Chinese figured ways out of getting air pollution under control in such a short time. And the Americans were not happy about that. But my point here is, okay, besides that, my point here is they figured out a way to get it down. And now China is on a mission to turn green. They figured out a way now. They've got the systems, they've got the ideas in place. Majority of cars over here are electric cars. They focus heavily on clean air, electricity in areas like Xinjiang, Qinghai, all these places. They've got the technology and the engineers and the minds and the skill now, so they keep doing it and they keep getting cleaner. Boom. As you can see for yourself, they'll keep getting cleaner. That is one thing, right? So then they said, no, but look at China. China's the problem, because look what they do to their minorities. They enslave their minorities. They mishandle them. They scream human rights against China. I'm talking about the Uyghurs, you all know what I'm talking about. But they don't understand. I was in Xinjiang, I saw this with my own eyes. The way China handles their minorities is something I'm jealous of. I'm for China, I'm in this country, but I'm jealous of it. Because I am in a minority in my country, and I can just dream. It's a wet dream for me to be taken care of the way China takes care of their minorities, the Uyghurs. There's so many minorities in China apart from the Han people. Han is the majority Chinese people, for if you don't know. They really take care of them and their culture. They are building Xinjiang up into a economic powerhouse where everybody has opportunities. But you see, they figured out a way how to control extremism. And they just figured out that we don't have to go to war and shoot the crap out of these people. We can find a more peaceful way of letting these people understand that they are on the wrong path. So let's educate them and explain to them how we can control extremism, or how we can control your problem, your mental sickness, this extremism sickness you have in your mind of trying to kill people, set people alight, bomb areas. We're not going to kill you. We're not just going to chuck you in a jail for the rest of your life. We're going to make a plan to make you a better person. Anyway, so China figured that out. The US is not happy. So the air pollution problem is gone. The minority of human rights allegations, which are lies, is gone. They are angry because China figured out ways to handle these people and handle these situations. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know that China is is the only country that planted the most trees in the world by now? Up until now. These guys are turning deserts into forests. That's not good enough. China is still the problem. That's not good enough. How can China now go ahead and plant bloody trees? Huh? These evil people, how can they go ahead and plant trees? That's not the West speaking, not me, by the way. And I can go on and on and on and on. Let's talk about AI, for example. We all know that AI is a real threat. That is a real problem in our society and world today. China already said they will regulate this stuff. They will make sure that there's not this one greedy company with a madman that are creating and let loose this AI software to connect with quantum computing or whatever, and it can be serious problems for us, like a serious threat. I mean, even Elon Musk says it. China wants to regulate it, but that's also a problem. You see, that is a problem. How can China now come and they want to regulate AI? I'm sure they're going to say they're going to find a robot human rights violation or something against China for trying to regulate the most dangerous thing since, or apart from nuclear weapons. They'll find a way. But you see, that's where I want to tell you that I'm actually safer than most of you guys watching me from the West. I am so confident that these people will sincerely control a real problem, because they've been proven it over and over again, that they can actually handle. I'm tying my shoe again, hold on for me. Bloody hell. You know, they keep finding problems, the Chinese, and they keep finding fast solutions to these problems, and that makes them a great country. But in the eyes of the West, that is too fast. How can you find so fast it's too fast to find solutions to problems, because you see, in America you need to make money off the problem first. People need to die. You know, it needs to be politicized first before we can solve the problem. But China finds solutions and they solve it. It's not good enough for the West. It's evil for the West. You see, America is very well known around the world for invading other countries. And yes, I'm saying invading. They are planning political coups. They interfere in other countries' internal affairs. When last have you seen China being in a war, invading other countries, you know, interfering with other countries' internal affairs? The Chinese keep saying, our problems are our problems. Your problems are your problems, but we are here to help you. China keeps sitting with his hand, with their hands, reaching out to the West. And to continents like Africa. Man, let me just say it. China's reaching out their hands to the world. And they said, guys, we figured out how to get things done quick, fast and easy. And we are ready to help you. We want to help you. But you see, then there's a problem again. Because then they come up with stories like debt traps and all this other nonsense. The hypocrisy, or not hypocrisy, not even hypocrisy, the hatred towards a healthy world, the hatred towards just understanding and admitting that another race, the Chinese, another system, socialist with Chinese characteristics, so there's capitalism in there, different religion, no religion, but you get some religion. It's not really a religion, but they have some beliefs over here. Just because it's not Christianity, it's evil, it's wrong. We can't allow, this is the West speaking, not me, I just want to make it clear. We cannot admit that another country figured out things faster than us. Now this leads me to think, do you really think America is actually competent to, or they can actually handle real situations? I mean, look what happened when China went to help. Hello, hello.
你住在这边吗？
对。
你是在晚上哪个店儿？
是这边。
老板是吧？
我是老板，对吧？
我记得你。
你知道吗？
我问一下，你会教英语吗？
英语，对。
你不会教孩子英语
吗？
吗？
没有了。好，谢谢。
我以为你想教英语之类的。
好。
我在这个附近买房子。
是这边对吧？
我希望看看直播。
好，可以。
我平时也直播。
好，
我们可以合作一下之后。
好。You want to say hello?
Hi.
Hello， 这个是 YouTube。对，这个是。
加你的微信。
这个是我的，我给你我的微信。
好。
Okay, I'm just gonna give her my WeChat. Hold on for me. 这个是英语吗？
英文。
英文好。Jerry， 好，这个是我。你是本地人？对，这个是我。你是本地人吗？
对。我去你的店喝个咖啡。
好，可以，谢谢啊，谢谢。Bye. All right, my friends. All right. So she just asked me about English classes and so on. Anyway. Where was I? I forgot what I wanted to say. But that's so cool. You see, the locals just walk up to people here, China, friendly, respectful. It always happens on my live streams. That's why you guys watch this. Anyway, listen. I lost my whole track with the stream now, but I'm just going to make it easy. Guys, China is really not the problem. It is really not the problem. China is the solution. And that is the problem in the West. They can't allow people to understand that China is the solution, actually. You see, they try to smear this place so much. Like, they create these fake allegations, or these fake stories towards China. Then China know it's not really true, but what China is doing is saying, okay, if that's a problem for you guys, we will fix it. For example, the pollution, right? And then they do fix it, then the West is fucking angry because they got it right. And they did it so fast. And now they continue with the solution. So basically China is raising the bar higher and higher. The more the West is finding problems. China take these problems, they fix these problems, and they raise the bar higher. So the West cannot catch up anymore. They cannot catch up anymore because they can't do it in their own countries. They don't have the technology, they don't have the brains, they don't have the will, they don't have the honest politicians to do so. Again, remember, America runs on politicians, not in China. These guys are scientists, engineers, real men trying to solve issues within inside their country and build their country to something that's never been seen before. And they are doing a bloody good job. Go ahead, click the like button. So I want you to start watch these live streams as I walk through the streets. I'll go a little bit further out real soon. But you will see, like stuff that happened just now. It happens in all my live streams where people come up to me, I speak to them. Some speak English, some speak Chinese. But you will see this in all my live streams. You will see the live footage, the cities, how it grows. You will see the society. You will get an understanding of what the West is trying to, or the media is trying to hide from you. And that is why you need to subscribe. That is why you need to follow me. I'm gonna start stream daily. I have this urge in me to just speak about stuff that's on my mind, unscripted. You know, I don't want to go into carrying papers with me and, you know, act like a bloody news reporter. I feel the reporting we need on this social platform right now, this social network platform, my only way of talking to you guys apart from Twitter and Telegram is by speaking from the heart of what I see and interactions like this and backgrounds like this. This is why I feel this channel is a little bit unique. There's nothing scripted, nothing planned. It is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to take some comments. I'm going to flip you guys to the front and I'm going to just take a small stroll a little bit further to just show you footage, man. Footage that the West will never show. And I'm going to read some comments. Let's quickly see. I noticed that Chinese embraces diversity and loves learning from foreigners. In America, high chance you will be hostile. Exactly, brother. That is the thing about the Chinese. They always want to learn. They always want to learn, even though they figured out how to get emissions down so quickly, and now the world want to copy China, even though they don't admit it. Check out how the people work together here. They will never admit it. They will never try to ask the Chinese, we want to learn from you, because you see, they will lose face. They will lose their superiority seats they are sitting on, that they're thriving to hold on to. It's a bunch of assholes in the West, my friends. It's a bunch of assholes. Because people over here want to learn, they want to cooperate, and that is even what the government is saying. Cooperate with one another, with the world. Look at the Belt and Road initiatives. There are so many countries joining this idea. The West is hating it. China is even saving us from total fucking destruction by bringing a multipolar world to our doorsteps, where countries now have an option who they want to trade with. Who's the safer one? Who's the one that will not interfere in their bloody countries and destroy their citizens? You know what I mean? One big thing that I want to say, China luckily have a president that doesn't lie to them. Here we see America, the Hunter Biden family. Their crimes are insane. They want to pull China into this crime, so by the way, which is laughable. Which is laughable. But the Bidens, their corruption stinks to high heaven, man. That's the president of the free world. It's laughable sometimes, my friends. Check this out here on the streets. The Chinese people are super poor, man. These guys are poor. They're so poor they drive with Porsches, man. Frickin' hell, with extra big tires on. And look how cool is that? You can leave anything in your car, nobody's gonna steal it. Nobody's gonna steal it. Solar street lights. There we go. That's how you build a nation. That's how you build a nation. Yeah, you are right. Charisma, bro. And listen, the whole war in Ukraine was planned before Biden got to office. If you guys can say, hey, Vicky, you are here. Listen, you see that icon next to your name there? It's because you are a managing monitor now. Thank you for becoming a top general. You guys control the chat now. So guys, you can go to her, look at her. I can't say your Nicolaides. So it's Vicky Nicolaides. Go check out her name and then you can see the spanner and there's an icon next to it. It means she's a top general. So she can literally control. She's in charge of the chat. Hang Tao is a moderator. He can do stuff, but the top generals have more, obviously have more like options they can use. Slow chat, ban, they can do whatever. There's a bunch of options. Just click on it, Vicky. You can see you are in charge there down there, now down there. So anyway, guys, I want you to share this message that I personally, sincerely, as a foreigner living in China, want to tell you that China is not the problem. You need to understand this. China is not the problem in our world today. The problem is selfishness, greed, deceit, lies, dollar, the dirty dollar. That is the real problem. That is the one creating war. So by the way, back on Hunter Biden, the whole Ukraine thing was planned before Biden took office. Let me tell you that. They knew that Zelensky and Biden is great partners. They will make a shit ton of money together, and they were pushing Putin too far, or not too far. They knew exactly what they do, what they are doing, and I'm happy for what is happening right now. So by the way, we will soon be liberated from the dirty dollar, in my opinion, all thanks to Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin and Iran and many other more. So by the way, scream BRICS, because that is the future, ladies and gentlemen. Call me crazy, I don't give two shits. BRICS is the future. China is not the problem. The problem is the dirty dollar, greed, lies, deceit, and supremacists. They don't want to get off these seats, these superpower seats, which I think they are in charge of. It's changing. The end is here. It's time for real balance in the world, and it's time for real human rights to flourish, meaning the people of countries, certain countries, want their country also to participate on the world stage. They also want to grow bigger, they also want to grow stronger, they want to live easier and better. And the dollar will not be their master, and the dollar will not be their chains around their necks anymore. The dollar will not be in charge of their lives and making the people in America's asses smell like fucking flowers anymore. That dollar is busy dying, and there is a new currency coming your way. And keep your eyes open and keep your mind open, because the world is shifting, the world is changing, and it's for the better. And I don't care how many of you say I'm fucking crazy or whatever, but it is reality and it is truth. So share this message. China is not the problem. In fact, China is the solution. I'm gonna flip you around between this massive buildings around me with beautiful clear skies, and I'm gonna let you go today, ladies and gentlemen. I will go stream tomorrow again, but I think I'll do it at night time. Go ahead, click the like button, become a member on this channel if you want to become a top general, and also leave your comment and tell me why you think China is not the problem but the solution. Thanks for watching, and check how bloody beautiful green it is where I'm walking. Everything is great. Hey, is that birds? Is that birds? Can you hear that? Wow. Wow. There was a certain YouTuber or YouTubers that are experts. They are experts on China. And they told the world with millions and millions and millions of followers that you don't get birds in China. Whoa! Let's get some footage of these bloody birds. Where are they? Where are they now? They've got nests there. There they are. There you see them fly. Whoa! Bam! Bloody fake birds, I'm sure they are. Maybe robot birds, I don't know. Anyway, there's robot bird nests in this tree also. I just spotted it. Check it out. Let me just get under it to show you guys. Bam! There is a bird's nest right there. Anyway, I'm not going to act childish. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's sincerely very, very, very serious message. China is not the problem, it's the solution. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic, amazing Thursday further. Spend time with your family. Ciao.